uncared for, unloved, forgotten by everybody. I believe is a much greater hunger. I think is a far greater poverty than the person who has nothing to eat. Rest in peace. Blessed Mother Teresa. As I exit on Riverside, off of the 71 freeway headed north, I take into account the dead grass, the steel fence, the street signs, clothed in advertisements, and on the left side is a gray concrete wall with nothing but a man sitting below it on the ground he feels lower than. The sun bringing to light nothing but a dark situation. So he puts his face down because looking up only reminds him of how far he's fallen. Feeding your ego fails to compensate for feeding yourself food. So he takes a deep breath and proceeds to swallow his pride, desperately hoping it'll last him long enough until he can sink his teeth into something else better. Humbled by the rumble in his stomach, he places a white flag beside him that reads, "Hunger wins. I need your help, please." Such a scene pushes a button in my heart, and it plays a song of mercy that engulfs my soul, thus forth compelling me to explore my pockets with heavy hopes that today is one of those days in which they are treasure chests, overflowing with coins, and I'll have enough change to offer this man a significant difference, at least for tonight, relieving him of his usual dinner, a glass full of his tears, and a plate full of his pride. Replacing his meal with the combo number 5, extra large size, but I only give him $2, which is hardly enough to get him enough. But his situation forces him to tell me thank you anyway. Driving off, I feel the guilt from knowing I couldn't provide for him. But my own hunger, dwelling within my stomach, pulls my eyes forward and pushes me to be selfish. Seeing more homeless along the way, I tell myself that I've already done my good deed for the day. Let Jesus take care of them. I can't feed all of your people, Lord. I can't feed all of your people. Being hungry is a problem that runs rampant across this earth like a marathon with no finish line. Having knowledge of hungry people as I enter my job boils my blood and evaporates the peace within it into anger as I witness pounds of food get thrown away like opportunities and neglected gifts every day that I work. Opportunities that I could have used to feed the man on the freeway exit and the homeless that followed them down the road. Gifts I could have wrapped and given to the malnourished children I'm going to see as soon as I turn on the TV, whom we treat like aliens from outside of this planet, so we call their country's third world. But hunger is a problem. And like this earth, it is something we all share. So how far apart are our worlds really? And at the end of it, food isn't even the biggest hunger. For everybody hungers for something different, like truth, and justice, and vengeance, and peace. And I hunger for love. My sister's hugs, and the sound of her voice when she calls me Kuya. My mother's phone calls when I'm not home right away. And the meal she gets up ready to make me for school. Love, something we all deeply crave for, but don't feed each other enough of. I believe that my flaws don't lie within the grip I have on my money, but lie within the fact that I didn't love that homeless man enough to give him more. To give the malnourished children more, to give my family more, to give you more, to give myself more, to give God more. Because we can only offer each other as much as we can love. And if you think that's faith, try offering a man you hate, try offering a hungry person that you hate something to eat. See, once the world learns that love is a good from the heart that we can donate, more so than money, only then can we really begin to feed the hungry and end world hunger. Because like myself, I believe that what everybody hungers for most is love. So what are you hungry for?